Hello and welcome to Day 20, where bad rolls make great role playing. We're back to continue the campaign 2, but before we dive in, let's go around the invisible table and introduce you all to our lovely characters and their infamous, chaotic, unhinged characters, starting with Rain.
Hi, I'm Rain. I play Rue, and definitely have not committed a murder in cold blood or anything anytime in the past week or so.
Sus. That's sus. AJ.
Hi, I'm AJ. I play R'tish, the Dragonborn fighter, who probably has at some point committed a murder in cold blood, but wouldn't necessarily see it that way, duty and all.
Vic.
Hi, I'm Vic, and I am playing Duke, the Wood Elf fighter, who served time with R'tish and equally has probably committed many things that count as murder.
Shadorim.
I'm Shadorim. I play the Dragonborn Paladin, and with my religious beliefs, probably I wouldn't have committed murder.
Neil.
Sorry, Steve just said I'm Shadorim, and
Yeah, I heard that.
I'm playing Steve.
So I'm playing Steve.
Sorry,
It's the other way
I'm
round,
Neil.
Steve.
I'm Neil. I'm playing Pyraeus Stormsinger, a half-elf bard.
Who's not committed murder.
I thought I'd stay clear of that and just deny everything.
And last but certainly not least, Rye.
Hi, I'm Vi. I'm playing Anakitos, the Phoenix fighter, and I am desperately pointing to my lawful good sticker right now.
Yeah, right.
The players are ready. Your DM is definitely ready. Let's scry into the night's adventure. The Sagas of Kaldraa. Frostfall.
The war rages within Norvania. But the adventure continues.
And we are back. So,
I'm having
Last
technical
time.
difficulties with your mic again, John, because you cut out completely there and I heard nothing.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah, that was a
or it
connection
paused.
issue.
Yeah, I think it's just a little pause.
And we're back. So, last time, the happy few, still in the scaled spine, are puzzled about Anakitos' health. However hard they try, they could not help them, and it still is unconscious. Sorry, I can't read today. Meanwhile, Duke and R'tish looked around the tavern for the owner and his family. Finally finding them outside in the shallow, snowy graves, they reburied them and gave them a proper send-off. During the night, Pyraeus and Rue and Shadorim took turns looking after Anakitos in the wee hours of the morning. Duke and R'tish came back in from the storm and engaged in conversation with Pyraeus about Annie's condition. Whilst they were talking, Rue disappeared somewhere in the tavern for some time. Pyraeus suggested using Duke's flame blade to aid Annie. As soon as the sword touched Anakitos' flesh, it warmed up, and a jolt woke Annie up from their comatose state, and is now awake. Clutching their chest and still having heavy breathing, the players took turns doing medicine checks on them, noticing his heart has a slow beat to it. They decide to head out of the tavern at first light, even if the storm is still raging. The party rested up. R'tish and Duke searched for booze and failed. Annie helped them locate a few bottles. Pyraeus discovered Rue's brutal murdering of Mengus whilst he was asleep. They left the tavern and headed down Corbin's Way using flight. The party stopped at a cave and set up camp using tiny hut. Duke and Annie had a heart-to-heart conversation whilst Annie is in the fire, literally in the fire. A strange old man turned up, claiming to be able to heal Annie. He pulled out a small vial from his tartan medicine bag. It had inside a blackish-blue jelly substance that had a calm blue flame radiating from it. Reluctantly, Anakitos swallowed the blue flame jelly, and within a few seconds a bright light shone from his body, blinding everyone in the cave, not in the tiny hut. He seemed to be healed, and Annie found out there's an extra fiery beat to his heart. The strange old man asked to accompany the party down the mountain to the town of Finchrol. Everyone, apart from Rue, agreed, and the party, plus the old man, went to get some sleep before the morning comes. Rue and Pyraeus had a heart-to-heart conversation with R'tish, rolling high to overhear this conversation. The morning comes, the snowstorm has subsided, ready for the happy few to continue their journey down the mountain. And this is where we could pick up tonight's adventure. So, before we get started, Anakitos, could you roll me a perception, please?
Okay. Starting off the session with the DM going, Anakitos, 29.
Right. So, you wake up feeling very fresh, like you haven't felt like this fresh in ages. And you're feeling very like your body's about to burst out of its skin. Like you're so, you've got so much energy about you. You're so happy. You're feeling £1,000,000 at the moment, whilst everyone is groggy and getting up. They're still, rubbing sleep out of their eyes and feeling a bit out of the.
I mean,
beds.
Rue's fine. Rue's been awake for a bit.
Okay, well, yeah. You do hear, however, Anakitos, a small voice radiating from your body. You don't know whereabouts in your body, but you can hear it echoing throughout your body. Wow, this is not the place I want to wake up to. It's all squishy and yeah, it's.
Oh God, not this voice.
God.
It's all squishy and everything's weird. It's just, I don't know. Hello, is anyone there? Only above table, only Anakitos can hear this voice.
Anakitos will probably slightly turn in a circle to assess where the fuck that's coming from. Before deciding, yep, okay. Not going insane.
Is anyone there? Hello? I'm stuck in this fleshy cave thing.
Is it just speaking in common?
Yes, it is actually.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I
Don't know if you can speak its language, but we'll find out.
Yeah, I think we'll find out. Yeah. Anakitos is going to consider if he should start talking out loud or if that's going to make him look insane. So he's gonna I mean, did Pyraeus Rue and did you say R'tish had a heart to heart? Or was it Duke? It was
Duke and Anakitos and you had a heart to
Yeah.
heart.
Well, whoever was up yapping last.
That would have been that would still be me
and Pyraeus.
Pyraeus, yeah.
Would you guys have been talking in the morning? So I'm trying to work out if you did that before bed or after bed.
Yeah, it was morning.
Yeah.
Alright. In that case, Anakitos is going to glance over, see they're doing whatever's happening over there, and figure, you know what? I think I can get away with mumbling to myself right now. Anakitos will say, yes, are you talking to me?
Yes. Oh, thanks God. I don't know why I said thank the gods, because they can fuck themselves. But thank you for answering me. I can actually see in your mind, and it's a strange thing.
What?
I can
What
see
do
everything.
you mean? No, go away from there.
No, you had sex with him? Oh.
That was one time. Mind your business.
I wouldn't want to do that again. Hi.
Yeah.
Somehow you awakened me.
Somehow I awakened you. Who the hell are you?
My name is Helios.
Okay.
I'm Helios,
Nice
the
to
fire
meet
demon.
You're a fire demon?
I'm a fire demon, yes, and I'm somehow part of your heart now.
Of course you are. You go away.
I can't really go away. I'm stuck here in your heart.
Well, that makes both of us stuck here. No, this is I am barely fitting in here myself. Find yourself a new one. I didn't agree to share.
Well, sorry, but I've awakened in your body, and yeah, I've unfortunately could be stuck here with you for all eternity, I think.
No. Oh no. No. I am not going to be stuck with demons for all eternity. Thank you for the offer, but we are going to find you a different place to stay.
Well, if you, by all accounts, looking at your heart's not doing well, and without me, you know.
Yes, well, this is a temporary setback. I am not used to having one of these. Sometimes it goes wrong, I am sure.
Could everyone make me a perception check, please? To see if they can see Anakitos talking to themselves.
Please let me roll this.
I didn't have much.
Natural 20 plus 8.
Oh.
No way! Two of you got nat 20s!
The two elves got nat 20s.
Okay, so Duke and Rue knows that Anakitos is talking to themselves.
Duke, what do your elf ears hear?
My elf is here. Anakitos apparently talking to... I'm not sure what Buddy Party is talking to, but I don't think I want to know.
Okay, it's not just me then.
In there. Oh, it's not just you.
To go back to Anakitos. So, you don't want to be partners for all time's sake?
Partners? What is this? A proposal?
Well, no. Well, you know, I can do extra things for you. You know, I can give you
Gastroenteritis.
not really, mate, but okay. Well, no, I can make you stronger. I can make you faster. I'm a fire demon. I can do whatever I can do to help you. And you know what? 10,000 years being asleep gives you such a crick in the neck.
And what do you want?
To stay alive, really. I mean, I've been slumbering for about 10,000 years, like I said, and finally, I'm awakened.
Where is the catch? No. Where is the catch? You cannot lead this with "I am a fire demon" and not expect me to ask questions.
Okay. I would, in the future, like to go back to where I come from.
Oh, okay. That is plausible.
But at the moment, with what's happening to your heart, is not going to be anytime soon.
No. It's okay. We can come to a compromise here. You want to go downstairs, I want to go upstairs. We can catch a ride, and then once we have this shit sorted, we go our separate ways and never see each other again. And we don't tell anyone about it either. That is my condition.
Okay.
Okay, chill.
Okay. Can I also say, I thought mortal creatures smelt bad from the outside.
What? Yeah. I thought you said you were poking around in my brain.
Well,
Have you been poking around?
Well, I'm also in your body as well, but
Oh, God.
No, you've poked around in the wrong corner, I think. You've found poor information gathering. Try again.
Okay. So, with Anakitos talking to themselves, does Duke and Rue want to go up to them and discuss what's happening?
I mean, at this point, I think Rue, at the very least, is making it very clear that they have spotted and they're looking incredibly concerned over at Anakitos. But unsure whether or not safe to approach.
I imagine you got the equivalent of just heads just suddenly popping round the corner in a sack. Just two elves.
That a little meme of Stewie Griffin turning his head to look at Brian.
Yeah, no,
Let go on.
Anakitos would just be vaguely hand on his chin, slightly pacing now and then, but for the most part just sitting, considering, and then walking a few paces, and then considering again, and then walking again while mumbling.
You look to ruin. Perhaps you were right. Maybe Strange Old Man was not quite as good as he said. Perhaps Bolton drove Anakitos around the twist.
I feel like at this point, this mountain has changed every single one of us in some way or another. I was not expecting for Anakitos to lose his goddamn mind, but here
Perhaps we should ask
we
him
are.
about it.
Yeah, I got it. Annie?
Yes, hello.
Who's your friend that you're talking to, or is it just yourself? What's happening?
I'm just a new roommate. No, that makes it sound scary. Don't freak out. No, I think I have accidentally picked someone up along the way. There is a little guy speaking in my head.
Aren't you?
Not in the insane way. Wait.
Look, Annie, this mountain's changing all of us.
No. I am not crazy. I know I seem crazy right now, but no. Accidentally been possessed. Not in the crazy way, though.
You are not
Anakitos.
reassuring us.
Yes.
You are a fucking cleric. How the fuck do you get possessed?
I don't know. I haven't asked him for that yet. Usually people, there is usually like aware of how you have met and not woken up to a little voice going, "Hello, is anyone there?"
Okay.
Listen, this is all. There is a lot happening in my head right now. I am still adjusting to dying. I am readjusting to now not dying. And now the voices in head are with what is this? Fire demon?
Oh! Fire demon.
He says he's called Helios. He has a little high-pitched voice and is very judgmental.
You off mountain and take you to see somebody who hopefully will not give you another potion to drink.
The potion that would have done it.
Do not look at me.
No, I'm not looking at you. Well, I am looking at you, but not in that way. No, that makes sense now. I was wondering when I let it in. They need permission usually, and I was like, when did I say yes, you can come stay? But that would do it. Oh, that is a rookie error. Okay.
Duke's immediately going to swing round to stare at where the old man is.
I don't think the old man knows there are demons in his potions.
I do not know what to suggest. I know next to nothing about demons and possessions and things.
No,
Right.
we have an accord right now.
I don't know if I trust that,
No, it's okay. Please keep me monitored because this is hard to do by myself. But I think we are on an understanding.
I'm feeling like maybe we need Shadorim here, the extra person, someone's holy, that can maybe help kind of make sure that you are as much as possible from this. I mean, I have a little bit in protection, but this is not my forte.
I have a bit of an idea. Okay, come close. Just.
I don't know if I really want to get that close if you're having a demon inside of you, but okay.
He can't bite you. I am here.
Nobody can possess you, and then you can bite me.
No, he is not doing. I have not given him permission to do that. There is a small print involved. I would talk to him about this. We will get a good contract in place so this stays safe.
Oh, a contract in place. Yes, that sounds great.
You are sounding very stressed right now. And you have been like a little cactus for a little while now. I have idea of what to do about this, okay? But I need you to trust me. And I need you to not kill things. Because you are actually more likely to bite someone right now.
I'm fine.
You are?
Shut up.
Okay. Yes, very fine.
Full on is doing the folded arms and the pout and the don't fucking tell me what to do little look.
Are you actually doing a little foot stomp and all right now?
Duke is just standing there watching Rue throw a temper tantrum.
Look, let's just get ourselves off this goddamn mountain, okay?
Okay.
Fuck this mountain!
I am going to fix my mask before we go down. I don't want to go down without it.
Yeah, that's something I can't help with. Because Rain took very dumb cantrips and has found pretty much no use for any of them.
No, it's okay. I have spare jewelry. My plan is right. I melt them down and I stick things together. It will look a bit shit, but whatever. Helios will help. Won't you, buddy?
Oh,
You like burn things? We fix things together.
Yeah, but she's a bit weird. This where is she? Is she a goblin or something?
Okay, are you being judgmental on widows? You're the one hitching a ride.
Well, I haven't seen mortals in over 10,000 years. I don't know what's going on.
Do you want to burn shit or not?
Sure, why not?
Okay. Don't worry, he is very friendly, Wolf. He's very polite, actually. I wasn't expecting that.
insight check on that.
Sure.
Whilst you're doing that, Duke's just going to lean into Annie's ear and go, "Are you alright in there? Is he treating you okay?"
Oh, my ear!
So what did you
That's
get?
a 19 on the insight. 19 on an insight check to see if that is actually a polite ass demon.
He is very polite. He is an unusually polite fire demon.
Usually polite fire demon.
Helios, could you give me answer to give to him before he shouts my eardrum out?
I couldn't hear either because he deafened me. What was he? What was he saying?
He asks if you're okay in here.
I'm alright. You know, it's better than being asleep for 10,000 years.
You're this year's mark. He says it. He keeps going on about the fact he was asleep for 10,000 years.
That is a good nap.
But that is what I am thinking too. A lot of complaining for someone who was napping.
Well, perhaps he will stop complaining if we take him out of Boring Cave. Things to see.
And I'm trying to persuade him to help me burn things, but he is
I'm just going to say this, Sunny. Maybe go without the mask. You don't need it.
Are you joking?
She's got a
No.
point. You know, I mean, you know, why do you need the mask on? You know, are you hiding something? Are you hiding?
I have.
You got a mole on your face or something that you know needs removing?
No, I am a very lovely face, thank you, Helios.
Exactly.
Oh, thank you. But no. Listen, Ru. I appreciate that this group is very open and accepting. But I have feathers growing out of my skull. And normal people don't. And someone with a good eye who recognizes these will be a problem for me.
I mean, we're walking along with two Dragonborns, and there's not really much about our group that gives off normal.
Yes. But the feathers growing out of my face are a great ingredient for magic. And I am not being hunted by some asshole who wants to turn me into a potion. Not while I am having the remains of the last potion yammer along in my ear.
I mean, they can certainly try to hunt you, but I mean,
No,
I think everybody here would take them out for their chance.
I'm not taking this chance. I want to keep my mask.
Fine. I'm just saying, if it doesn't work out, then what?
If what does not work out, fixing
If
the
you
mask.
can't, yeah, if you can't fix the mask, what then what?
No, I will find other way to cover my face.
Okay.
I think Annie's being sensible on this. Why put problem and people do start chasing if you can prevent people from noticing this first place?
I mean, people still notice the mask and then question the mask and then constantly want to remove the mask. It's still the same problem. It's just...
You are no threat to us.
But that is curious. That is not, I want to rip things off your face.
Yes.
I mean, technically it is the same thing. They are technically wanting to rip the mask off of Anakitos' face.
Listen, I would rather think people thought I was just weird than they think I am weird for reasons that get me killed.
Yeah, I mean, I was about to say we're all just weird regardless.
Yes, no, I blend in quite well with this group, actually. I am not the weirdest one most of the time, which is a change of pace for me.
Okay.
You are doing a lot of sad sighing. What is on your mind?
It is stuff we'll talk about when we're not on this bloody mountain. I just want to get off of it. I want to get as far away from that bloody temple.
I understand. Okay. I will try and be quick with this, and then we will set off. Is everyone else up and ready?
Is everyone else up and ready? Everyone's gone a bit quiet.
I literally,
Yeah.
okay, above table, I literally looked to my left and be like, is everyone up? And then realised, yeah, no. I've gone completely into theatre mode.
Is everyone up and ready, or are they just still trying to wake themselves up?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll be up and ready.
Yeah, I'm up.
Yeah, ready.
Okay, so everyone's ready. Looking over to what you guys are talking about. What do you want to do, Anakitos?
I have a load of fuck-ass jewelry on me.
Mm-hmm.
And probably extensive amount, too many. So I'm a take like one of my I don't really need a big amount for this. Like an earring or a bracelet that's like relatively plain, like hammered gold sort of thing.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna use a fire cantrip to just melt that down and then try and use it like a fuck-ass glue.
Okay. With your fire cantrips, you got a +2 to them now.
Haha! I
Nice.
burn better! Yay! Hooray! Okay. Do you want me to actually roll for that, or do you want me to just, fire the stick? Because it's all like damage spells, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Rather than.
I would say just roll to hit. Roll to hit.
Roll to hit. Alright.
And go from there.
If I miss what's right in front of me, I'm gonna laugh. That's a 26 plus
Okay.
2.
Okay. So you managed to. So what is are you melting all the jewelry into one thing, or?
Yeah, so, you said that I'm looking in 2. So I'm trying to basically blob that shit down in my hand, like with like a bracelet or some shit.
Yeah.
And then like
stick it up one side, smack the other piece to it,
Mhm.
cool it off in the snow.
Yeah.
Does this really work that easily in real life? No, but I don't give a damn.
No, it's And what is your end goal with this so I can actually visualize it?
Mask stuck back together, but with like a little gold line through it.
Oh, cool. Oh, yeah. So you managed to get your mask back together with a nice gold line of where the
Hell
crack
yeah.
was, and it looks good as new with a nice little gold line going through to where the crack was, and you put it back on,
Yeah.
and you feel like yourself again.
Yippee!
So you all leave the tiny hut, and you see the old man getting ready to go with you guys. Are we going now? Are we leaving now? No one's answered me?
Yes.
Lovely.
Yes.
I feel like
Do we know his
Rue
name?
is doing everything in her trying to fight to not just go straight back into that fucking tiny hut.
Pyraeus, no, you do not know his name. No one's asked his name yet.
Right. So this guy just turns up, says he can cure
Anakitos.
Ernie. We know nothing
Right.
about him.
Well,
Okay.
well,
What is your name, old man?
my name. It is Renfield Luthor.
Can we roll history checks on that? See if
He's a
we've got
Renfield.
others?
Mm.
Oh, you know who that is? Never mind. I don't.
No, you're not a Renfielders though, yeah? They're vampire servants, born control things.
Yes.
No.
Minions, that's the word.
Mhm.
No.
Okay, as Annie said, did that mean anything to us?
Everyone roll history. Everyone.
Everyone.
Oh wow. R'tish. Oh wow, guys.
Well, I mean, the bard should, have a good grasp of history.
3019.
Okay.
I got a dirty 17.
Oh. Okay, so you two know that this individual was a servant of one of the vampire lords in the southern regions of Orath, but he has come out of that and is kind of on the run from the vampires, but he's more into like medicines and like weird archaic objects that he collects.
So, do we know if he's a typical sort of vampire servant in that, is he evil or was he just there because he was trying to learn stuff?
He was there just to learn stuff. He wasn't evil, he's just, there to learn stuff.
Nosy.
Okay.
Is my name okay? Am I safe to travel with you? Fine.
Is it your real name?
Of course it's my real name. Renfield Luthor.
I mean, do I believe him?
Make an insight check.
I mean, it seems unlikely that he would have given a name like that if he was trying to conceal who he really is. Oh.
Oh, bloody
Oh,
hell.
how about that?
He is,
That 20.
Yeah, he is telling the truth. He is not lying to you. He is definitely... His real name is Renfield Luthor.
Okay, so that kind of makes sense. If he's into researching sort of medicine and stuff, then it's likely that he may well have had something that could help Annie. Okay, I don't actually know the effects of that thing on Annie anyway, do I? So, okay, and what brings you then to this mountainside? You're a long way from home.
Like I said, I wanted to go see the monastery and help them with their the medicines and learn about their healing techniques. Just learn new stuff. I'm not getting younger by the day, you know.
And your former lords didn't grant you immortality?
No, I kind of ran away from them. I learned what I did, and I didn't want nothing to do with those. How do you put it? Cunts.
Blood-sucking lowlives. Yeah, okay. So, what do we know about... do we know anything about the vampires? He says, frantically looking back through his notes.
Don't
Are they
think-
affiliated?
make
They're not
like a-
affiliated.
History
Sorry, they're
check
not
or something on that?
Are they affiliated with the Order, you're saying?
Yeah.
No, they're not.
Okay, and they weren't involved in any of those plans
No.
and the... Right, fine. Okay, then that's all right then. Okay.
Can I, while Pyraeus is talking, quickly lean back towards the rest of the group and just like mumble, what like just basically tell them that this guy was with like a vampire previously, just so they're on the same page.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Have we seen this guy in the light, actually? Like, in sunlight?
Well, there's sunlight coming off the
Servant, isn't he?
Yeah, coming out of the cave, or coming through the cave, shall I say? And it's hitting him. There's nothing really Nothing really is affecting him.
Okay.
Okay. Anyone got any questions for him before we go?
Yes, one question. I'm just trying to work out if I need to be mad at you or not. Did you know there was a little guy in that potion you gave me?
Little person. No, it's. What I gave you was a Calcifer's flame. It is a unique sort of jelly substance that was first discovered by a leading professor named Calcifer. He found these flames, these jelly flames, and he collected them in these unique jars, and he kept them for centuries until his death, and then they disappeared. And I miraculously picked one up when I went to Jaffa in Zangrid many years ago, and I thought it would help you because what I've learned that they help fire genancies with healing properties.
Oh, okay, I understand what has happened now. Thank you.
Can I, while saying that, roll an insight check just to check he's being like serious?
Yeah.
Nice. Insight. That's not that good for me. 15.
Or you can tell that he's telling the truth.
Alright, Nate.
There's nothing else you can pick up on.
Okay.
Okay.
God damn it. I just picked up a flame from local substance. Fucking collect the demon shit in a jar.
Don't be mad.
I won't be mad, it's okay. It's hilarious.
Right, should we get going back to Finchrol? I've got many things to need to do down there before heading back to the monastery, or try to get back to the monastery, if that is okay. Come, I will lead the way because I know the path.
Are you on good enough footing to... Oh, there he goes.
He's just like skipping in the snow, going out of the cave.
Skipping?
Yeah.
Wow, he's doing great for his age.
If he does not know where he's going, problem solved. He fall off edge. We don't have to worry anymore.
No. He helped, and we should help him in return. It is only fair. I am
You have a
sensing
point.
a lot of
Duke will-
tension.
Duke will make an effort to get in front of this guy.
Thank you. Who are we just in get off mountain mindset, or are you feeling particularly like stabbing today? What is going on?
Just getting off the mountain. I have no idea what you mean.
Okay.
Everyone loves the mountain.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, so you exit the cave, and it's still snowing, but it's not as bad as it has been in the last couple of nights. And you head down the last bit of the Serpent's Way. During this last 8 hours of you traveling, is there anything you guys want to roleplay? Anything at all?
Uh,
I've got nothing.
Nothing at all.
I was thinking, because Duke did listen in on the conversation that Rue and Pyraeus had, but he didn't know about the old man being murdered up in the thing. So,
I mean, it was kind of obvious that that's what they were talking about. It was brought up.
yeah. So, I Duke's just gonna catch or wait for Rue to catch him up.
I would say Rue's potentially kind of walking level with you. She's kind of doing that stomping walk ahead of pure determination to get off this mountain as quickly as possible.
In which case, Duke is just going to look to Rue and go, the old man at the inn, he was responsible? Involved?
I mean, he enslaved a whole bunch of our people. I think that's enough.
And you killed him. Good.
Surprised you didn't get to it sooner.
I did not hear. I do not know when he told what he was doing. R'tish and I were out looking for others. If I had known, he would have been dead before you could have reached him.
That's good to know. I'm glad someone at least agrees with me that I did the right thing.
There are not many wood elves who would say you did the wrong thing.
We've been persecuted enough for it.
Correct. I would not be here doing this if everything had not happened.
Yeah. I almost can't imagine what my life was before it, though. Still very patchy.
I do not remember much. A little too young. I remember running. I remember being chased. Eventually, I remember being caught. And then being traded army to army to army as cannon fodder. I survived. I did better than most.
You have heard my story?
Yes. Sad, but unfortunately not uncommon. But we get opportunities, revenge. Occasions like that, where you find one person and you make the world a slightly nicer place.
Yeah, exactly.
So, whatever others tell you, you did good.
I appreciate that.
Perhaps sometime we will find more. And make world better.
I get the feeling that memories are not going to fully return unless we go back. There'll be plenty more there.
Yes, that has been perhaps only good thing to come out of this. I have learned how they fight. And when you know how they fight, you learn how to fight back. So, yes, go back.
I mean, this sword definitely helped the case.
Mm-hmm. But first, we get off mountain. And then we see.
Yeah, then we see.
And if Rue is willing, Duke will give her a little fist bump and carry on.
Fist bump.
Okay. Anyone else want to do any role playing between each other? Between anyone? Whilst you're heading down the mountain?
I'm guessing not.
I take
I think
No.
no.
Let's just get down there.
Okay, so it's getting evening, but you're on the final few meters away from Finchrol as you enter the town of Finchrol. Hang on.
Hello.
Hello. So
Big town.
you are here at the
Mappy map.
moment.
This is a town?
This is a town. This is a town.
This is fucking massive.
It is a massive town, but it's it's a kind of like sort of like a hub between the other towns and the monastery up on the mountain. So you're entering from here, as you can tell.
Mm-hmm.
I will also at this time give you the legend as well as the map. I will
Ooh, a
obviously-
legend.
Legend.
Legendary.
Ooh.
I'm going to cut this out as well, by the way. So anyone can, if you want to swear, you can now.
I've been swearing this entire fucking time, but okay.
Yeah. Counting hell. Right.
I'm looking at the map just above the one that he's posted with a big red dot on it.
Yeah,
I know what that is.
I'm going to take that away.
Aww.
Oh.
The big red dot map.
Screenshot.
I've seen it before.
How dare you?
We've already got this anyway.
What?
Oh, you got the numbers on it. Ah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I feel like I can overlap them.
And it's gone. So you're
Back a second.
you're entering obviously from the mountain path area. As you enter the town, it is quite dead as it is beginning to be evening. There's a heavy fog that is surrounding the whole town. What do you guys want to do?
Oh yeah, mystical crazy fogs.
I assume that R'tish and Duke know this place reasonably well. Because this is where they pick people up from, is it?
Yes.
Ah.
They know this place very well.
Right, where do we stay then? It's late now as well, isn't it, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay then.
Well, I guess we better go to our place.
Your place? You got your own place here?
It ain't
Where
much,
do you
but it's
think we
home.
sleep? Where else do you think we sleep?
On the floor in an inn, probably.
Floor? Yeah.
Comatose from what I've seen of you guys so far.
But sometimes it's better to fall comatose at your own place. Nobody else to be treading on you, or stabbing you, or robbing you.
Always a bonus. So where's your place then?
Follow us.
Lead away.
Okay. So, Duke and R'tish, you lead the group as well as the little man.
The little man.
The little man. You see him stop for a minute and said, "Do you mind if I go somewhere else? This is where we part."
No, of course. Thank you for your help. I am very much in your debt.
And
If there is...
I have to say, me and your friend Rekamar have been talking. Whilst we're on the journey, he is gonna stay here and help us rebuild the road, the Serpent's Way. Rekamar comes forward like, "Yes, I'm gonna stay."
That is both an insulting impersonation and also probably the most accurate.
As I was saying before, I was. Fucking right. I think my purpose here is more suitable to help these people with the road. I will catch up, obviously, but in the meantime, I would like to help these individuals.
Well, I had to fucking mute for a second there. No, I might. Give me a second.
Fuck's sake, guys.
I don't know why this has set me off so hard. Oh shit. Rekamar didn't have any of the important shit on him yet, did he?
No, he did not.
No.
He doesn't. Okay, in that case.
A bag of holding with some stuff in it.
He had the bag of holding!
Yeah, I'm sorry, we're gonna have to confiscate his shit because he has the bag of holding with the map pieces in.
Loot the living body. Loot the living body.
Hang on, a load of...
I'll give you the bag of holding as well.
Thank you.
Don't worry, I've got my books here, so I won't be bored.
Excellent. Okay, I'm glad you are going to have fun. I will return back to you when you get back. Okay?
I will catch up with you as soon as I'm finished here.
You have way to travel.
And he just nods and he walks away with Renfield. Dan, if you're hearing this, please don't hate me.
Hate him. It's funny.
He's there like, damn, I wonder how they'd sent off my character for a little
I
bit.
hope it was heroic. I'm leaving.
Don't worry, I have books so I don't get bored.
I like books. Oh god.
Okay, Dan, we love you really. We love Rekamar.
I'm crying now. Anyway, so R'tish and Duke are in the front of the sort of leading you to their place. You come across their little house. It's quite well endowed house. It's not over fancy, but it's not run down either. R'tish and Duke, you see something on the door of your abode. There's a little note.
Get out of town, or else.
Being evicted.
I was just going to say, knowing what you've given, what name you've given this place, can you not use phrases like well endowed?
As you guys come forward,
It's beautifully hung.
you see a sort of little plaque on
Mimic house.
on the door, and it says the Finchrol Escort Guild.
We take her up the back ways.
Let us take you on a magical journey.
Oh,
Are you right there, Neil?
He's fine.
Neil being completely unimpressed sent me all over again. Lord.
It's not what you mean. It's not what it is.
We do occasionally get little old ladies very confused come knocking on the door asking for escort service. Little far up the road.
I can't breathe.
Guys, I think you're good for having a reputation of being well endowed around here.
So, Pyraeus and Duke, you find a note on the door saying that this house is going to be confiscated by the town of Finchrol given to a new mercenary guild to help people get up the Serpent Way. You have 72 hours to leave this property, and it's dated yesterday.
This is not unfair. We had paid all our taxes, paid all our rent.
It's a ringing endorsement of your services, though, isn't it?
Well,
Yes,
to
they
be
must get
fair,
very mercenaries to do what we were doing.
we did just get fired.
Yes, but how did they know? How did they find out that we were fired? We have got down mountain faster than anything could get down.
Did you take anything up to the monastery for them?
People.
Well, like a
Yes.
letter or something from the Finchrol council to the monastery, telling them to sack you. Maybe. No.
No idea. Did we, John? Don't think so.
You did not.
I don't remember. I was probably drunk at the time.
I could do that in character or normal. I have no idea.
No, you don't. Basically, the Grand Elder reluctantly ended your services with, helping people up the mountain and everything. Above table, he could have sent a raven down
Yeah.
to tell.
Or somebody could have messaged mind to mind.
Yep.
Yeah, sending.
Yeah, exactly.
I like the way they sacked you, but they also shows a lot of respect for us, doesn't it?
God, and they make sure the house is going to be emptied the second you get back? What were your workers' rights like?
Apparently non-existent.
It was just us.
You need to unionize.
We would be in a union of two.
Oh, join other mercenary unions in the area.
Anyway.
United.
So were you already planning to come with us, or are you going to come with us now?
Looks like we have little choice. I was intending to come with, because obviously Anakitos is put forward a good argument. Also,
A good argument. What?
Save the world.
save the world. Many loots get paid.
Yes. Okay. Sorry. I had misunderstood. I thought you said I was arguing with you, and I was like, "What did I do that?" I was willing to believe you. I have forgotten.
You spent the morning talking to yourself. It is understandable you would forget things.
Yes. Sorry. I was also unconscious for. I was about to say 2 weeks, but it was like a few hours in session.
Yeah.
It felt like 2 weeks.
It says this comas do a weird thing to you.
But I suppose now, yes. I was going to come with you. I think R'tish was also going to come with you. Now we have more reason to come with you. I've no home. Either way, removes the plaque, opens the door. Squatter's right.
To be fair,
Still have,
We've got 2 days anyway. Yeah, we've
Yeah.
got 2 more days anyway. So
it was 72 hours from yesterday. There were less than 72 hours in one day. Do you know that? It's important to me that you know that.
At some point, but you know,
No, we wouldn't
sun
do
come
that
up, sun go down.
Okay.
Wake up, go to bed.
I don't think we're that stupid.
No,
Speak for yourself.
equally, everything in the military is regimented.
That is
So it
true.
would- It'd just be right. This has happened. Now I do
Yeah.
this. Now I do this. Now I do this. Now it's bed.
Yeah.
Oh, I love the implication that Duke is 400 odd years old and does not know how long a day is.
Make yourselves at home.
What's the inside of the house like? On a scale of cardboard box for a bed to an actual bed, where are we?
It is tidy. It is. It's not like it. As John said, it's not of shit standard. It's not beautiful, but it's kind of austere, Spartan furnishing. Downstairs, there's just some chairs and a table and a little sort of kitchen area. And then upstairs, there's one relatively largish room. So it's basically one up, one down. 2 beds in it. One of them obviously heavily reinforced. But that's it. So there's not a lot of decoration. There's some a couple of trophies on the wall, whether bits from people or creatures or weapons, that sort of thing. But apart from that, there is not a lot there. It is just a serviceable building.
Just a nice, sizable, troll dong right there as a trophy.
Yeah, that's why we get confused for certain escort services.
Title of this episode, Escort Services.
Escort services no longer required.
Yeah. We can get you to the top of the mountain and back again.
So, is early evening.
Can you get
Not necessarily at the same time.
Yes, Pyraeus?
No, I just said, can you get them over the peak though? But don't worry.
So, it's early evening. R'tish and Duke are getting a bit of cheese and bread and other assorted foods out for everyone to eat for mealtime. Is Duke and R'tish making beds up for the others, or?
Well, I imagine there's some bits and pieces around, blankets and things like that.
Sure,
But but there's not. There are only the 2 beds. So it really depends what people want to do.
Knowing Rue, she's probably found somewhere small to kind of wedge herself in for the night.
Duke will do the gentlemanly thing and offer his bed to whoever wishes to use it for the night.
We have bedrolls on that, so we can kip on the floor, can't we? Anyway, so
Yeah, you can do, yeah.
no great shakes.
R'tish will not do the gentlemanly thing.
This is my bed.
Yeah. I reinforced it myself, damn it.
The only person Duke does not offer his bed to is Shadorim, based on how much we've had to reinforce R'tish's bed.
Laura will be fine for me.
So, you're after a nice hearty meal. You'll manage to get your bedrolls or other things ready for a nice long rest in a nice warm house. Is there anyone taking turns in, keeping watch, or are they just?
I mean, I feel
Well, I
like
think we
Rue's
should.
kind of in that mentality of keeping watch anyway, that she's going to be staying up until, 4 hours later anyway.
Yes, fine.
I mean, have we?
In which case, Duke only needs 4 hours sleep, so
Yeah, I kind of
Yeah.
feel like Rue and Duke have kind of worked out this, like, alternating
Yeah.
sleep pattern at this point.
yeah, Duke goes to sleep first, and then when he wakes up, Rue goes to sleep.
And then the other 4 of us can maybe just do 2-hour shifts so that we're doubled up at all times.
I'm your own.
So, I'm going to do this quick. You all take turns in keeping watch whilst everyone has a nice long sleep. Annie, you have a really hard time going to sleep because you hear Helios muttering to himself.
Oh.
My god, if he don't shut the fuck up.
He's saying that this place is a bit weird. Human culture's changed in over 10,000 years. It's very primitive, and he just doesn't like it. And he's just muttering to himself.
Helios,
Yes.
Okay, Boomer.
have you finished your prying in my mind now, so we are on the same page?
I keep forgetting. I'm so sorry.
Okay. So I want you to look at literally anything before like a year ago.
Right.
Uh-huh.
What about that guy
No.
that you had sex with? Can I look into
That was literally within the last year. Within the last month,
Okay,
even.
that's fine.
Okay, you're going to want to go a little bit further than that, okay?
Okay,
Okay, are you looking at the right things now?
I think so. I see a goblin being eaten by a dragon.
Oh yes, that was a while ago. Okay, you're in the right
Okay.
If anything, I feel like that's closer to in the opposite direction.
Yeah, pretty much. And he slowly quiets himself down, and he's just like a little hum from him. It's nothing like, overbearing. It's just a nice little sort of hum of flames in your head.
Okay. He's got distracted, good.
Yeah.
That's win. He has a few thousand years to look through. That'll keep him busy.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Why do I get the feeling he's just watching, a certain goblin or kobold die over and over?
He pretty much is, yeah.
There's other stuff in there. He'll find other pages eventually.
And you finally get some sleep, Annie.
Win.
And this is where we're going to take a 10-15 minute break.
No worries.
Cool.
So
See you shortly.
So we see everyone in the next few minutes.
Yeah.
Sorry to put in
And-
such a fuckless voice. Oh,
and-
sorry.
Well, and we're back. So, it is the crack of dawn. The sun is blazing through the windows, and it all mostly wakes all you up. What are you doing, Happy Few?
Duke is downstairs burning bacon and sausages for everybody.
Oh, nice.
Did you say burning?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
we weren't in the catering corps, all right?
No.
Hell yeah, this is my kind of food.
Jesus.
Crispy bacon.
Crispy. Yeah. Ultra crispy.
Is everyone awake and heading downstairs, or waking up?
Yeah.
If they've
Yeah.
cooked breakfast for us, yeah.
Yeah, you'd wake up to the smell of food, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, Rue wakes up to the smell of bacon and sausages and immediately goes back to sleep because she's vegetarian.
And Shadorim gets up, says his little prayer, and then heads downstairs.
Whilst you're all eating your lovely, crispy bacon and other assorted food items, you hear a knock at the door.
R'tish will go and answer it.
Okay. You immediately look out, but you don't see anyone. But you look down, and there's a small little gnome standing on the porchway in very fancy Nordic like get up with a clipboard. Good morning. Are you the owners of this establishment?
I mean, so to confirm, because obviously we're due to be evicted,
Yes.
but if we're the owners, how can they evict us?
Don't be facetious. Do you live here or don't you?
Only for 2 more days.
Actually, it's today you get evicted.
R'tish will pick the guy up with one hand so that he's at eye level and go, explain.
Well, you see, the notice I gave you was 2 days ago, and today is the 72 hours up. So I'm here to make sure that you've got all your belongings ready to be, for you to leave.
We're leaving, little man. Don't you worry. And he'll put him down and just sort of pat him on the head.
Don't patronize me. I'm just doing my job, sir. Have a good day, sir. And he just turns and walks down the little steps.
R'tish slams the door a little bit too loudly.
Now that's someone that loves their job, isn't it?
Asshole.
Who was it?
I guess it would be like from the guild. So yeah, escort guild, some official. We got to get out today.
All right. Do we empty house of everything that is not nailed down?
Damn straight.
Listen, no. And then we could try to take the floor as well. I'm sure with a little effort we can do that.
Anyone any good at setting traps?
Really, we'd just be helping with the new people's training.
You know, I mean, I'm just thinking if we could set something up that maybe just starts a little fire at some point when they open the door. That
We could also just start a little fire.
well, I know that's a bit obvious, though. That's what I was thinking. I could chuck a fireball in, but I mean, then they know it's us, and we just annoy everybody. But
I mean,
you know.
Duke's standing there with a pad of bacon grease looking at it going,
okay.
Perhaps I leave this on the fire for a little too long. Oh dear, we were in a hurry to leave. Boom.
Yeah, when we leave, we just put a tin can or some tin foil in the microwave and switch it on. with something flammable. That's what they do in all the films, isn't it?
Just leave a candle on one of the beds.
Yeah, with two minor difficulties. What's tin foil and what's a microwave?
Semantics. Something I dreamt about. Okay, yeah. But we could maybe leave a very healthy fire in the hearth, and that just happens to put some damp wood on it because that spits sparks, doesn't it?
No, I am not usually one to say no to setting things on fire. It feels a little petty even by our standards.
Duke's just going to start looking around for places he can kind of like pour the melted bacon back and it starts to smell after a little while.
If only there were radiators.
Yeah.
Considering that Rue's vegetarian and everything, she's going to start looking for like any loose floorboards that she can just sort of ram her part of like the bacon.
How about harmless tricks, okay?
This is harmless, it's just going to stink and it's going to drive me insane to know where the smell comes from.
That is a good idea. You could. Do you have flour in your house, like for cooking?
I guess there'd be some, but we'd probably get most. There'd probably be some, but we'd probably get most of our bread from like a local shop, like a baker or something.
Oh, okay. I teach you something. What you want to do is unscrew any faucet heads, put the flour in there, screw it back on, and then when they turn on the water, it is not pleasant. I did not tell you how to do that, though. And if you are a child watching this show, do not do that. Your parents' cows,
Don't
they will
do
kill
this
you.
at home.
That was me going to suggest putting raw fish under the floorboards.
Well, that's what I was going to do with the bacon.
Yeah. Sew them into the curtains if we had curtains.
Yeah. Yep. So Duke's going to spend his part of the morning just carefully making sure that this house is going to smell unpleasant for the next people.
Just inconveniences, you know.
Yeah.
Why not, hey? Inconvenience.
So, are we all heading off into town to do some shopping then?
Yes.
So, where do you want to go first, everyone?
Well, I know that Shadorim wants to go to the blacksmith. Guess that's probably the best place for magic weapons and things like that as well.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, so R'tish will go with Shadorim.
Duke will probably go as well.
John, just look table.
Mm-hmm.
I remember you telling me about a dwarf in Grimhawk. Is that the only place I can get these? What I want done?
Yes, it is.
Okay, and we're not there yet.
No, you're not there yet, no.
Fair enough. I'll just go. Would Shadorim know this?
Yes, you would know.
Okay, go.
Yes, you would know this.
Oh, no. Right. I'm just going to go browsing.
Okay.
Yeah, if they don't grade anything.
So how far's Grimhawk? Is that like a couple of days' travel, or is it more?
A little bit more, I think. Let's have a look at the mappy map, shall we?
The mappy maps.
Mappy maps. So...
Because that's over towards the Dwarven Kingdom of Dombor.
Yes, it is.
Which is exactly where we're heading.
Yeah.
I would say about a 4 or 5 day journey.
Is that on par or walking?
Yeah, that for walking it'll be about 9 days.
Walking. Can we get some steeds? Is there a?
Yeah, there's a stable
Oh, the
here.
Mercedes.
Mercedes.
Why the sigh, Rain?
Am I not allowed to just have a sigh?
It's a happy sigh.
There's a happy sigh, is it?
It's just a sigh. It's just a needed sigh. My brain needed it.
Okay, fair enough. D, you can go to the stables. Yeah, anything you want to do, guys, you can do.
Well, we should definitely check out the stables if we want to speed up the journey.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll go there before we leave. Don't know if anybody wants to check out like the magic shop or the adventuring store.
I'm feeling I'm going to need to check out the magic shop or the jewelers or something like that. I need diamonds.
Okay.
Unless everyone wants to stay dead or be resurrected in not friendly Anakitos ways.
Right.
I think Duke would head to the magic shop to see what they've got in the way of inconvenient magic to leave at the house.
Yeah, I think that's mostly what I'm going to be doing is diamond hunting.
Diamond hunting, okay.
Diamond hunting.
Okie dokie. So, who's going where then, so I know what is going on?
R'tish and Shadorim are going to the blacksmith. Have a little browse and see what's there.
Okay. What is Annie still here, or is she?
I am still here. Don't even worry.
What is Annie want to do?
I am going to make a beeline, probably, to see if I can find a little florist or somewhere that have like nice little flowers, something like that.
Yeah, there's a herbalist, isn't there?
There's a herbalist. Good enough for me.
Okie dokie. So let's go to. Also, Rue. There we go.
Eventually, you got through the R names.
You want to go to somewhere to get diamonds, yeah?
Probably either the Crystal Cavern Jewelers. If not, I'll look towards the alchemy lot before eventually making my way through the magic store and the adventuring store until I eventually find somewhere.
Okay, so we'll go to the blacksmith first. So who's that again? That is R'tish and
Shadorim.
Shadorim. Okay, so you both head out of the house, with everyone else going their own separate ways. You enter the tavern. Oh, not tavern. Fucking tavern. The blacksmith. It is very quaint little place, I would say, with the heavy smell of smoke and iron being smelted. You are not greeted, but you see an individual working at the bellows, trying to get the fire more hot for them to start hammering this sword into place. He's a very large, barely clothed Goliath. What do you guys want to do?
R'tish will offer to pump the bellows just to like help him out as we're here.
Oh, thank you very much for that. You know, it's very hard to get the actual proper heat for my forge, so I appreciate that a lot. But I bet you didn't come here to help this old fart to sort out the bellows, did you?
R'tish will just sort of glance at Shadorim, considering as he's a little bit better spoken than R'tish.
Oh. What is it you're after?
I mean, I think we're just sort of looking for interesting stuff. I mean, R'tish would probably like to. Don't know if I'm ever going to use this maul, so I'm tempted to flog the maul, or see if I can swap it for something else that's sort of single-handed or versatile. So something kind of warhammerish or longswordish, something like that. So he's got this maul of the guiding star, which he'd probably want to trade in, and he's got a bit of gold as well. So it's just really seeing what the guy's got now, because obviously I don't know how long we're going to be around for. We want to be heading off, so it needs to be ready immediately, I guess.
So you're looking for a big old maul, yes?
No. He's looking to trade in the maul for a warhammer or a longsword.
Oh. Don't you have a warhammer?
Yeah, he's got a warhammer that he likes using, so probably a longsword would be better. Something versatile, basically, that he can use one or two-handed, because he likes using his shield at the moment.
Well, I've got this lovely longsword for you, and he picks up this very unique looking sword that has sort of like a gold like handguard to it with sort of like very fancy sort of like patterns within the actual the guard, as well as the handle, with a very heavy looking pommel with a jade stone in the hilt.
Right. What does it do?
What does it do? It's just a fancy sword.
It ain't magical?
Well, it could be magical if you want it to be magical. I have to have a look at the actual what it does. Give me a second. And he goes and looks in his logbook and everything. Whilst he does that, I've got some technical issues at the moment. Could you two do some role playing, please?
Dirty 20 sponsored by technical difficulties.
So Shadorim, what are you looking for?
Oh, no. Nothing in particular. It's I'm going to get to... There is a sword I want to make, but it can't be done round here. I'm going to wait till I get to Grimhawk for this. I've heard there's a specific blacksmith down there, so at the moment I'm just going to have a look around and see if there's any, like, better armour or anything like that.
What you've got looks pretty good. And he points at your armour.
Oh yeah, what I've got is good. It's we can't beat better.
Best is better than good.
Well, we'll see what he's got. See if anything comes with any resistances to anything, or just gives me that little extra.
He comes back.
He's yeah. No, carry on.
He comes back to you and he said, It's not a magic sword, but it does something interesting. And he sort of like whispers in your ear about what it does, and I'm going to send over the details to you very soon.
Okay.
That will be 150 gold, please.
Okay. Well, obviously, I will wait to see what what it does before deciding that.
Okay.
But we can do the loop of the shoppers and come back round to me.
Okay. What does Shadorim want, or was he just?
What armors do you have that would fit someone of my size?
Let me have a look. What are you thinking, Dragonborn?
Well, it's going to be heavy armor. Plate, possibly.
Plate, right. Yep, I've got some plate here. And he brings out this very fancy looking plate armor with like little flowers, but like little patterns on the top of the chest and everything. And he slams it on this table and everything. Right. That will be 500 gold.
5.
Whoa. I need to know more about it before I could make a decision.
It is plate armor +3.
ID.
How much we got in the party fund?
How much do you have in the party fund?
Yeah, because R'tish can't stretch to 150 on his own either.
No.
So it's a bit of an ask for people, I suppose.
I hate to say it, but we don't have the person that was keeping an eye on the party fund anymore.
Oh god, yeah.
We split the party fund, if you remember. Like everyone was given, like we completely split it up, and whatever people ended up with in their inventory was what was, fairly divided with the party fund.
Yeah. I have only got 23 gold, so.
You got 23.
Yeah, you definitely didn't add your part then.
No, you should have had tons.
Got 23 gold, 56 silver, and 500 copper, so.
Definitely haven't had it split up to date.
Yeah, because I think you were given extra even because you've been in the party so long.
Mm-hmm.
How much was I given?
I can't for the life of me remember where he
Was it ever put in the chat anywhere?
It should have been.
It would be in Loot My Booty.
Loot my booty.
Beauty. I don't think he put it then.
No, he didn't. And and none of us are about to message.
I haven't blocked. Oh, good luck.
Yeah, same.
Alright. Rock, paper, scissors, one of us unblocks it. No, I'm joking.
Absolutely fucking not.
I have 770 right now, and I know I've spent some. So I think I have at least 800.
I'm also at 700. So yeah.
So when did you do that?
That would have been when we split funds. That would have been.
Was it before I started?
Probably about the time you were starting, and I don't think you had the funds split into you, if I remember, because you were the new people in the party.
Yeah, I don't know anything about it, so yeah, that's fine then.
We split it very fairly at the time, I remember. Unfortunately, I don't remember how we split it.
Well, we've got to have done at least 700.
Yeah, I would say that Shadorim should have 700-800 gold from that split at least.
Well,
if Jon is willing to.
It's up to the DM.
I'm willing for that. I'm happy
So
with
how
that.
much? How much should I have? It said 700 to 800. So what? What
You
what
get to do the call, Jon.
Give me a figure.
I will say 800.
Yeah.
There we go. Right.
Suddenly I have money.
Yeah. Magic some money.
I'm going to say to now, do you have anything that has anything like resistances, like elemental or physical?
Let me have a look. You're asking a lot today, aren't you, you lot? Let me have a look at the D&D Beyond Homebrew page.
Whatever that is.
Whatever that is, you know, I don't know what that is. And he goes off to the back.
What's the shopkeeper's catalogue?
Yes, it is the Argus catalogue. The laminated book of dreams. To catch the tears of joy. No.
You still love browsing the Argos catalogue.
Oh, okay. I have to make a new. Anyway, I'm gonna cut this from the recording, by the way, because this is just. You guys are just, especially you, Rain.
Yeah, how did I know? How did I know it was
Right,
bitch?
So what conditions do you want?
Anything like if it's got, it don't have to be a +3, but anything that's got like resistances, like anything physical or something like ones like that. Something that just gives me a bit of survivability, more survivability.
Okay, let me find that. Okay, I'll have to come back to you later on.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
When I saw so you basically got an armor with resistance, and that's 500 gold. And for R'tish, you have a nice magical sword, which you'll find out next.
Which I'll find out about. But in which case, I will need to. If Shadorim is willing to do it, I will need to borrow some money because I spent 100 gold on Anakitos' cure.
How much do you need?
I need 30 gold because you said 150, didn't you, John?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll add you 50.
Oh, good man.
Right, so 550, easy come, easy go.
Yeah. I mean, you didn't know you had it at the start of the sesh.
I honestly thought I'd put it on, and to be fair.
Great stuff. Okay, magical sword, awaiting details. One long sword. Okay.
I will just wait to see what random armor appears in my inventory.
You will
Yeah.
get it, don't worry. Okay, we're going to go to Pyraeus and Rue now. So, you have entered, what is it, the general store or the magic shop?
I was starting with the jewelers, wasn't I?
Yes, you were, right.
Yes.
So you enter...
Rue, I was going to come with you. Sorry, John, I was going to come with you because of the magic stuff. So
Yeah.
that's all right.
Yeah, magic stuff is fine, yeah.
Yeah, as I'm with you, I might as well come join. Might as well just tag along.
You weren't with them, it was just you and...
Oh, right.
Yeah.
You
I thought
R'tish.
I thought you were with me.
No, this is like another group that's gone out to do shopping shop. So
Okay.
you enter this very rural jeweler shop. The floor is all made of wooden. It's all wooden. The cabinets are wooden with glass covering the front of it, and you see a very smiley, sort of reddish pink tiefling behind the counter. Can I help you?
You're the better person at talking than I am.
Okay. Well, yeah, my companion here is one. Well, we're wondering whether you have any diamonds for sale.
I have, as a matter of fact, I do.
That's
I have 3 diamonds, if that helps.
convenient.
It is convenient, isn't it? They just came in yesterday.
300.
Whoa.
That's
Ooh,
very convenient.
very convenient. I'm looking at ones that would be worth at least 300 gold.
Of course, each of them will be 300 gold.
Great, I can afford 2 of them.
Well, I guess the question is, what would your best deal be on that? If we want more than one,
Well,
do you offer discounts?
I can give you all 3 for 600 gold.
Bargain.
Oh, absolute bargain. Yep, mine.
Straight in, yeah.
Straight in.
Didn't even need to roll a persuasion.
Yeah.
Nope.
Nice.
Buy 2,
No.
get 1 free works even in this world.
You've obviously heard my reputation for negotiation.
Yeah, don't even start arguing.
Are you happy with that, Rue?
I am so happy with that.
Yep.
Cool.
Is there anything else you'd like, you two? I mean, I could pick out some nice little wedding rings for you if you like.
That's very thoughtful of you, but it's a little early for us.
Yeah, sorry, I was muted, so you missed my laugh. Okay.
Oh my god.
Fine, Rue, you happy with that? Or
I'm
anything
happy.
else? Okay, no, I think
no, as long as I can now make sure that you guys don't die, I'm very happy.
Oh, I'm sure we can still die.
I can just bring you back, though.
Yes, indeed.
I don't
Cool,
have to
okay.
relive the horrors of bringing back people that I care about, you know, in a way that they're not quite back.
Ah, yes, I understand. Cool. Okay, what's the next place we were going to go to then?
I mean, this was the main thing, was for me to get diamonds, so I've got that.
Did we want to go and see if there was anything else?
Sure.
I mean, oh, we need to go to stables, don't we? We don't want to spend all our money here in the magic shop. Shades and Shadows. Is it worth popping in, or should we just not tempt ourselves?
I mean, how far is the stables from here? Because we can always come back. Famous last words, but we can always come back.
Yep. John?
Stable.
How far is the stables?
11,
where's-
and we're
Where's Shades and Shadows and...
that's number 15, and the stables is 11.
Yeah, I haven't got a copy of the map, which is numbered.
It is. It's in Mappy Maps.
Oh, it is. Sorry, that one
Yeah.
is.
Okay, it's only down the road and back again. That's fine. We can do.
Sorry, I'm just having a brain fart. Hang on.
So, 11 and 15.
And we're at 4 at the moment.
We're at 4 at the moment.
4, 11.
Yeah, it's only down the road
Oh,
and around
okay.
the corner and back again.
Fine. Well, let's go Shades and Shadows first.
No,
We
let's
need
do
horses
stables.
first.
Stables for the horses, and then got any money left over
Yeah.
is expendable at that point.
John, what's the situation with Dragonborn riding Do they not? Do you need a particular breed of horse?
I think they're still medium, aren't they?
Yeah, they're still medium.
So you can ride something large, which are horses.
Yeah, or larger.
Yeah.
Sorry, above table. Have you seen that meme of a centaur character?
Centaur riding a horse. Yeah.
Centaur's a medium character.
Bloody ridiculous.
Anyway, right. Yeah. Okay. Let's head down there then and see what we can find.
Cool. So you head down.
One thing you'd find in there is Duke, who's cruising the bargain basement bin.
Buying his Mercedes, yeah?
Sorry, he's in the magic shop, not in the stables.
Okay. So basically, Pyraeus grabs your ear and pulls you out of the bargain bin. And you head to a Mercedes stables. You are met with a very flamboyant half-elf who's sweeping.
Bloody half-elves.
I mean, surely a deal's about to happen, as we discussed this in Elven.
Maybe.
Hello, welcome to Mercedes Ranch. Can I help you at all? Do you need horses or ponies?
Once I've stopped laughing. Yeah, we were looking for 6 horses.
6 horses. 6
riding.
horses.
Swift riding horses.
That's a lot of horses for 3 of you. It's very unusual. But okay. Well, let me take you to the stables. What was that, Steve?
Technically, you only need 5.
Oh yes.
Oh, because you can call yours, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let me show you little deers, and we'll get started, shall we? And
We do not want deers. We want horses.
That's what I meant. Oh my! You haven't been in the town long, have you? No, obviously not. But anyway, let's have a look, shall we?
I have lived.
Well, I think he's lived there for a while.
I lived up the road.
Well, I haven't seen you at all, so I don't know what you're like. So he takes you.
He's always out working as an escort. That's why.
Yeah.
He's very antisocial.
Always out after dark.
Yes.
So he takes you into the stables, and there's about 15 horses that you see before you. Some ranging from Orath stallions to Norvanian war horses to normal brandy muck horses from the south, which are very smaller and more slender, and because of that they go faster.
Would they be better suited for the elves in the party?
Yes, they would.
Okay. And I don't know where to position myself in this. Am I an elf? Am I human?
You're a bit of everything.
Yes,
Age-old mixed race. What am I?
Yes, indeed.
Who am I?
Okay, so who have we got? 2 elves. Who else? Oh, I missed. Oh, yeah, we got a phoenix, haven't we? That's right.
2 elves, a phoenix, and a dragonborn.
I was just trying to work out what we were. Okay, yeah. Well, I guess we'll take maybe 2 of the smaller, swifter ones and 3 of the others, please.
Okay, so you want 3 brandy muck horses, yeah?
Sure.
I can't remember which was which. Sorry, John.
So the slender ones that I told you about, the smaller slender ones are the brandy muck horses. Or horses. I'm saying horses that are from the south, mainly in the Wave area and Empire.
Okay. Yeah, I can ride one of those. That's not a problem for me. So yeah.
Okay, so you want 3 of them?
Yeah, go on.
Okay, and you 3. What else was there?
Two. Don't need to worry about Shadorim. What are the other ones?
They're the Norvanian war horses and the Orathian stallions. Try saying
We'll
that
get
3
the-
times.
Yeah.
Can I look for whichever horse is being the biggest arsehole right now?
It's a pure, well, I wouldn't say pure black, but it's black with a little white strip on his nose, kind of, like, and just like kicking at the hay and everything. Look, that's the best horse impression I can do. Okay. Leave
I
it
thought it
alone.
was brilliant.
Thank
I'm
you,
gonna
AJ, thank you.
I'm gonna head off in that direction. The discussion over horses has no real interest to Rue, but it's gonna take some time with that, and I will wait for everyone else to be done and then discuss what I'm doing there.
Okay.
Duke's going to be trying to go faster stripes for his horse.
We can paint them on after. Okay, so what's your best price you could do us for those?
The best price for them is, well, 3 of the brandy mugs will be 460. And what else did you want again? You wanted the war horses or the stallions?
We'll get 2 of the stallions.
2 of the stallions. Well, that's 700. So yeah.
Fucking hell!
Huh? So
700.
how much are the brandy mugs each?
They're they're 130 each.
They're 130 each, and how much?
I'm just going to specify. I can do 8 hours total as a horse if necessary.
I was wondering that. Which not only means you don't need a horse, someone can ride you, and they don't need a horse.
I mean, I've got to do like it's 4 hours and then 4 hours wild shape, and then I need a short rest.
Well, I mean, we'd be having a rest after 8 hours of travel, I imagine.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Sorry, so how much are the stallions?
They are,
Lots by the sound.
well, altogether they're 700.
So they're 350 each. God,
Yes.
they're expensive. But then they're trained. No, they're not even the war horses.
No, they're not.
How much are the war horses?
The war horses are grand each.
No, how much are the war horses then? Even more.
A grand each.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
I'm
we ain't
gonna.
getting
You
them
know
then.
what? I'll be a horse. Someone.
Someone's ride you.
Well, I'm not even sure that we can afford 4 brandy mugs.
Okay, so. I mean, I was going to wait on this one, but Rue's basically looking up this arsehole horse up and down, and she's going to go in ahead and say, if I can get this horse to calm down, how much for this cunt are you offering?
How about 75% off?
And with that, I'm going to go on ahead and cast Speak with Animals, so have fun with that.
Looking forward to some more horsey talk.
Yay, horsey talk.
Yay!
Now,
I think you mean yay!
Oh.
I want Rain and John to roleplay this with their horsey voices, please.
Yeah, damn straight we want this role played.
Why do I have to be one that's talking in a horse?
Because you've just can't speak with animals.
Yeah, so you're talking horse. You're not talking common. Settles in with a popcorn. Hang on, I'm going to mute myself so I don't.
I see Annie's muted herself as well.
Massively.
Okay, are you ready, Rain?
No. I don't think I can keep a straight face long enough to do a horsey.
All right, just speak human, but do it in like a horsey tone.
This is painful. Initially, I'm gonna say, I'm not really gonna say much. I'm just gonna like offer a hand out and be like, at peace.
Mm-hmm. What's that?
We're going to be able to understand each other, and I want to offer my help.
Don't want to stand you. No.
I'm here to help.
That's what they all say. Ooh.
And yeah, I'm here, the one that's actually talking to you, the one that's actually offering help. What's the matter? Is it you don't want to be doing this?
I don't like four walls. I don't like being here. The hay is shit. I poop in my shit, and I shit in my poop.
So if I was able to go ahead and get you out of here, would that calm you down?
Maybe. I like to be free and running around. No.
Okay. Okay.
Thanks.
Nay. Okay. I'm just gonna look back at the owner and the others. I want this one. I want this one for free.
Yeah, why not? He's kind of, you know, all over the place. This one.
I've got the feeling he'll calm down massively when he's not here. Being in this sort of an environment isn't something this horse wants.
So I'm just reading. Anyway. Okay, you can have Applejack for free. And yes, the rest of the horses will be 75% off.
So one free horse and 75% on the rest off. You hear that?
Yeah.
Back to the horse.
Can we afford to? We're going to get 4 of them, are we?
Yes.
Because Rain's getting hers for free.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. So we'll only pay. Yeah, we'll pay 130 for the other 4. Okay, sounds decent, I guess.
I mean, I can pay the vast majority of that if.
Yeah, I've got some.
100.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want to leave you out though. Okay, hang on. Yeah, because I picked some up off those corpses up at the temple. So I've got about 160. So, what do you want me to put in?
Right, I mean, I can do 100. How much is it total?
130. Okay, I'll spend the other 30.
Yeah, take the 30.
All right. Okay, I'm taking that off mine. Thank you. Cool. Well, it's been a pleasure doing business with you.
And you. I hope you have a good time in Finchrol.
I assume that includes all the tack and equipment and saddles and
yes,
that.
All the saddles will be given to you. Don't you worry. They'll be saddled up and ready to leave anytime you want.
What is the name of this horse again?
Applejack.
Bob.
Applejack. Oh. I'm going to turn back to Applejack because this spell is still up. Do you like the name Applejack?
It's alright.
Do you have a preference on name?
Never really thought of that.
Have a think on it. Come back to me on it.
So,
And I'm just going to leave my horse out very happily.
so, what is everyone else doing at the moment?
I'm just also going to officially put Applejack in my extras to go with all of my wild shapes and not get lost.
So, are you guys meeting up at the house, or you?
What kind of horse is this? He's a brandy muck.
Yeah, he's a brandy muck horse.
I'm just going to have to put him as a riding horse for now, but that'll do.
Okay.
Beefy boy.
Okay. So, are you all meeting up at the old house, or what are you guys doing?
I guess we have to be out of them by sundown.
Yeah, sundown. Yeah.
And it's still the morning, isn't it?
It's mid-morning now. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, so we've got some time if we wanted to, but it's really whether we can be asked or if we just want to head straight off and camp on the road. I mean, there are taverns and stuff if we want to stay here another night.
It's up to everyone.
What's the time? What roughly is the time of the day now?
It's like mid-morning. It's like nearly midday.
What is it? Do we have anything left to do around here? Because it's still quite early.
Yeah. If we don't need to do anything else in Finchrol, I'd assume that we may as well just leave.
Head out.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Let's do that.
Yeah.
That the DM would like us to go to because he has a particular NPC he really wants to showcase.
What's that? Who's that?
Anyone with a funny voice.
Yeah. Or have we tortured you enough with horses?
I think you've tortured me enough with the horses. I'm quite upset with Rye's comment, but still. So yeah, you all gather your horses, and above table, have you got enough supplies for this journey?
That's a very good point.
I can cast food and water.
You've got that create thing, haven't you? And we've got
Create food and water.
I've still got 8 days worth of rations.
Yeah, I've got
10
days worth of rations.
I got 4.
Between us, we have enough.
Well, how long will it take us?
So 5 days riding, wasn't it? Or 9 days walking.
It's 9 days walking, 5 days riding.
So we're riding 5 days. If we've got the create food and water as well.
Where's that to get to Grimhawk or Circle?
To Grimhawk.
Grimhawk.
Okay, well, there's a couple of towns or villages along the way by the looks of it.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah, you okay with that?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay. So you saddle up your horses.
While they're all saddling up, I'm casting my fine steed.
Your fine steed.
If Applejack it seems to be in any way against being like saddled up properly, like Rue won't. If she feels like she does not have permission from this horse to ride it, she will not ride it.
He's reluctant for you to ride him, but after a while he's put up with it. You know, he's He's not happy, but you know, you did give him his freedom, so.
I mean, if he feels that way, inclined setting him free, but we'll remind him that he's most likely going to become food to something.
He just scoffs and just carries on walking. So you all got your horses? Even Anakitos, who's a bit quiet, who's muttering to herself.
Okay.
And you'll head out of the town. Above table has R'tish and Duke got all their stuff out of the house.
I mean,
I'd imagine they collected most of the things that would fit in the bag.
yeah.
So as you're leaving the town on the wooden walkway above the swampy area, you notice the little gnome outside your house again, or your former house, with orcs and Goliaths going in and out of the house, throwing furniture out, basically breaking it as soon as it hits impact, and you're basically just cringing watching this.
I'm gonna go on ahead and ride Applejack up and go kick it.
Kick what?
Applejack to kick this little dwarf gnome thing arsehole.
Is that sensible?
It'll be fine.
I mean, there's a lot of orcs and Goliaths there. I'm just saying. I mean, R'tish isn't the smartest, but even he might hesitate.
How confident are you that you can outrun this?
I suppose we are all on horses.
We are all on horses.
Do you want to do it?
Thing is, Rue is that much of an asshole right now, she probably would.
Not gonna stop.
Yeah. Kick it.
Well, shit. Okay.
So Applejack turns around and uses his back heels to kick this gnome quite far into a mound of shit.
And with that, I am going to go on ahead and urge Applejack to run as fast as he can.
We ride.
You'll run as fast as you can out of town, over the wooden walkway, and straight on to your next adventure. And this is where we're getting into tonight's session.
Hey.
Friendship with this horse is going to be fucking wild.
Jesus Christ, it's going to be crazy.
Plus, of course,
so
you're going to have to do the horse
glad
voice.
I'm so glad I took this spell today.
I gotta do the bloody voice, don't I? Jesus.
Yes, you do. It's going to happen more often than you want it to be. So.
Duration is 10 minutes as well, and I'm going to be checking in on this horse
Yeah.
today.
Every session.
It's okay. I'm not going to make you roleplay every single time. It'll just be Bruce had to talk with Applejack as to whether or not Applejack's good to go.
Okay. This could be an interesting couple of sessions. But thank you everyone for watching tonight's adventure. Please like and subscribe to the channel and click that bell icon so you don't miss another exciting installment of Campaign 2 Frostfall. And we will see you next time. Bye bye everybody.
Bye.
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 Bye.